You got to find in these seasons different ways to win. It's a young season for us. Obviously, offensively, in the first half, I thought we left a lot of points out there, especially in offensive transition. It seemed I missed a lot of shots within 2 or 3 feet of the goal, fumbled balls at the goal, didn't make great decisions. But one thing consistently we guarded, and we held them to 31% in the first half, and that's the reason we could be up 15. The second half, I thought we guarded the three-point line. That's something. Last year we weren't very good here defending the three-point line. The first 2 games we hadn't been very good. And that's been a harping point. If you can't guard a three in college basketball, you're going to struggle. And I thought tonight that's the best I've seen Terrence Davis defend since I've coached him in practice or games. He did an unbelievable job on Jefferson. 1 for 7, contested all the shots, stuck right to the game plan about guarding different actions they ran. And so as we weren't very pretty and very smart offensively the last 6, 7, 8 minutes, we guarded it at a good level, which allowed us to win how we did.
You mentioned with Terrence before, even when it's not going in offensively, as maybe 4 for 12 tonight from the floor, you want to be active defensively. Is this kind of what you were talking about? It seemed like this.
Yeah, can you affect the game and not shoot a high percentage? And he did. 8 rebounds, 4 blocks, held their leading scorer, averaging 20 a game, to 1 for 7 and 3 for 13. The only 3 he made all night was when Blake knocked him down, at about 30 feet, and really kind of guarded him as good as you could guard him. And so you better believe it. That's when guys evolve. That's when you start getting all SEC players that are legitimate and go affect national games. When they don't have to make a lot of shots, but they can really affect the game in all of the areas. And he did that tonight.
Are you experimenting with starting lineup still, or?
Yeah, I am. KJ Buffin was in the lineup. He missed a tutor. He hadn't gotten back in the lineup. Devontae missed 1 tutor. He didn't, and then Bruce has beaten Dom out the last couple of days. But one thing we do is that when we start tomorrow, everything's back going again. I mean, all positions are back going. We have a point system that we keep, and sometimes we'll stick to the points and start whoever has the most points. We keep deflections, rebounds. That way we're trying to make practice stay competitive. And so, we've got to get Dom and Bruce going. I thought Bruce went a little bit better in the second half. We got to keep him out of foul trouble, and we got to get Dom just to go next play. Next play, we've been talking about it, because he's got to be in there and help us for our team to have the year we want to have.
What did you think of Buffin's play at the 5, and do you see his role growing?
Yeah, I thought KJ, one thing KJ is maybe as smart as any player on our team, basketball IQ, for that age. I mean, he should be a 2019, he should be in this class, recruiting. He can play the 5, you can put him at the 2, he knows inline of bounds at the 2, he can conceptually, he gets it. And so I thought that he, just from an IQ standpoint, did fine. I didn't think he was very physical tonight, so he can play better. But he's invaluable because he can play 3 spots on the floor, and that's, when you get a guy that can do that and execute, boy, it makes you feel good with guys that are coming off the bench.
Would you like to see more shots from Henson?
Yeah, I would. But Blake has got to be able to score without just standing, catching, shooting a 3. He's got to be able to shot fake on long closeouts and drive the ball and be athletic at the rim and be able to mid-range jump shots. So we talk about that all the time, that he can't just, he's a really good shooter, but we got to get him to score, really at the other 2 levels.
Coach, to get back home after being on the road last week, just to get a win for you guys, how huge is that?
Yeah, and you just, anytime you lose, and, there's 0 moral victories, at Butler. I mean, our whole team, we went up there thinking we were going to win the game, and we played like it, but Butler kind of made a few more plays down the stretch than we did. We couldn't keep them off the line, and so our locker room was disappointed, and, we tried to come back, and we talk about, is any time that you lose a game, what is the perception when people watch you the next time? I'm always curious watching teams. Whether it's football, basketball, I love watching teams coming off losses and how they respond, and body language. And I thought our team responded in a good way from just a physical standpoint tonight.